Abby, when Adam and my relationship began, you were not yet in the picture. But since then, you've come into focus, not only as Adam's soulmate, but his #1 supporter.
Yeah.
Your enthusiasm in all his efforts is extremely commendable, and I mean that sincerely. As was recently demonstrated, people all over the world are wondering, will Adam ever get to use his flex arm tapping machine again?
Not likely.
She's starting to take it over.
Adam, several years ago, a friend of mine told me about you and your YouTube channel. I checked it out and saw that your home shop was very well equipped and that your efforts to share your knowledge were done with great enthusiasm. I also noticed that the lighting was something that I felt like I could help with and make better for you. You were a bit hesitant at first to accept my proposal, but finally agreed, and we got together and completed our project on a Saturday morning. While we were working, you asked me what was the real reason we came to Pensacola. I said to get some real seafood.
Yep.
Well, Adam, I lied. For that, I'm sorry. But I really did not believe if I told you the truth that you would believe me.
Okay.
The truth was, I had a burning desire to do something for someone that I felt and knew was very, very deserving. The reason that I knew you deserved some help was due to some good philosophy that I got from a friend of mine, much my elder, many years ago. He said, Ern, if you'll pay attention for the remainder of your life, you will see that all of mankind can be put into one of two categories. They're either givers or they're takers. Adam, you are not a taker. Not everyone, you freely give your time, which is the most valuable thing you have. God gives us a certain amount of it when we're born. We don't know how much nor when it will end. But everyone doesn't have this trait, this desire. You have an insatiable passion to share your knowledge with anyone that has a desire to listen and to learn. This is why we're back in Pensacola this time, Adam.
Okay.
The truth this time. A couple of your friends got together and decided to do something to help show you and Abby how much both of you are appreciated. Last year, y'all went to New England for the first time, and one of the highlights of your trip, I believe, was 2 days at the great L.S. Starrett Company getting to video.
Yep.
We feel that you very sure that the real work became when you got back home and taking all the recording that you had done, getting it edited, compiled, and arranged to be published for many others to see.
That was quite an undertaking there.
Yes, sir, I'm sure it was.
Lots of video there.
And you got it down to 3 episodes.
Yep.
During one of the 3 videos shown, I saw a lady assembling a dial indicator and was quite intrigued by her action as she worked with such precision and delicate parts. It was there that I had a real brain blast. If I could just get possession of some of those tiny screws that hold the internal parts of those indicators together, I could make something for Adam and Abby as a memento of their tour and their time spent at Starrett. I got to thinking about it. The L.S. Starrett Company is not going to sell Ernie Haynes a handful of tiny screws. They don't know me. I don't mean nothing to them. That was when you published the video, and it came out on a Saturday afternoon.
Okay.
I thought about it for 5 days. Thursday, I mustered up the courage. I called Starrett, got Mr. Tim Cucci's voicemail.
Oh, Tim. Good guy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You'll realize in a bit how I know.
Tim's good people. He was a great host for us
Yes,
at
sir.
the Ellis Starrett
Yes,
Company.
sir. Great guy to work with. I got his voicemail, and I introduced myself, asked him if he would please call me whenever convenient. There was no rush or anything, and there was no doubt in my mind that that was the end of it. He's not going to call Ernie Haynes, you know. Next morning, my phone rings, and I look at it, and it says, Athol, Massachusetts. Asked me about my heart rate. So anyway, I told Mr. Cucci about my idea and what I was wanting to do, and asked him, could I please purchase some of these tiny screws? His reply was, it's Friday, may I think about this over the weekend and get back to you next week? And I said, sure, that's not a problem. True to his word, Monday morning he contacted me with a better idea. He said,
You let him brainstorm over the weekend, huh?
I did, and he was good. He said, what you're asking for are some screws that can be used on anything, anywhere. What if we use something more specific and recognizable? That was the new game plan right there.
Okay.
So with
The mystery deepens.
So with time and effort, we came up with a small token of our appreciation for all that you do for others. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Abby.
You're very welcome. You got me excited to see what you've come up with here.
Don't get your hopes way up. This way, please.
Okay. Wow. Here, let me
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
look at that.
That is so cool.
That is beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Ernie, did you make this?
Yes, sir.
You did? Okay.
Wow. That is a lot of work.
That is certainly a beautiful clock.
That's amazing.
Can we come over here and take a look at it?
Absolutely, it's yours.
Okay, so I see what you're talking about now. Those are indicator tips.
Tips. Yes, sir.
Flat indicator tips, and then the small small
minutes.
indicator tips.
Yes, sir.
That is incredible.
Well, that is beautiful.
Yes.
I'm not really sure what to say other than thank you very much. It is
very welcome.
greatly appreciated. You know,
I already knew that.
your friendship. I really appreciate it.
I know that. I'm glad you call me a friend.
I don't do handshakes.
She's a hugger.
I am a hugger.
Thank you so much. It's so gorgeous. That's incredible.
I did.
How long did
certainly
that
is.
take you? A long time.
Wow.
Wow.
I told Adam one other lie on the phone the other day. I told him
You
that
don't like oysters?
that's the lie. We can have a contest if you want. Whoever eats the most doesn't
Oh,
have to pay.
you just stayed on the phone the other day. You were talking about you wanted to come up here and eat some oysters.
Yeah. No, I told you that looked at the inside of your camper and couldn't tell what size bed y'all had. Well, he told me it was a queen.
No.
Oh, what you got there? Is that a?
Is this a quilt?
Oh, nice.
I love it. You hadn't even looked at it. I haven't. It doesn't matter. The color is so gorgeous.
That is
Blue
awesome.
on there. Did you make this?
Oh, yes.
Oh, wow, that is beautiful.
She'd give you her time, but she wouldn't spend that much money on you.
That is just incredible.
You want to see what the real side looks like?
Yes, of course. Ah, with the little acorns.
Uh-huh.
That's so sweet. Ah!
Oh,
my
look at that.
gosh. That is gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Abby, this may not go with your camper decor. I know
No,
you
it
take
goes
that.
perfectly with
Oh,
the
it'll match it
decor.
perfect.
It's
She's
wonderful.
got all the different colors
I
in
do.
there.
It's perfect. Look at this one with glittery.
Wow.
That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Did you both of you? Oh my gosh. Oh, my so good. appreciate you. Have no idea.
That is cool. What a
Pattern is called the jewel box.
Really?
So
What a
that's your jewel
creative-
box.
I love it. I couldn't love it anymore.
I think it goes like
How long
this.
did this take? Not too long. That's gorgeous.
Longer than the clock, I imagine.
All
I
right,
love that they're remnants, they're scraps and things of other projects.
I was just
It's
wondering, is that what that
incredible. I have
is?
chills. It's so great.
She only does
So this
scraps.
is Christmas,
Yes, which I love.
yeah, Halloween. There's no telling what you might find in there.
That's incredible. You see something new every time you see it.
And so it's like a random order all the way across the quilt.
That is incredible.
That is
Well,
cool.
You just got a box full of pieces and you pick up a piece and sew it together.
Yeah.
You don't mess with the colors or anything.
Oh, that's
Wow,
cool.
that
That's
looks so
that's
great.
similar
It's-
to the
yeah.
cards that she makes.
Yes, it
Right.
is. That is wonderful. Thank you very much. I couldn't. No gift is. Oh, look at this. Oh.
Oh, look at that.
Here's a green-faced woman.
Oh.
I haven't even seen her. I don't know who she is.
Oh, yeah, so Gamora.
Oh, Gamora. Okay.
Oh, from the Avengers, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What does it say? You say. I have a little jewelry box. Each piece has a story, a moment in life. Every keepsake kept so safe. Open the lock, hide the key. This jewelry box holds the story of me. Joan Moore Haynes, Lakeville, Florida. Began 2020, finished 2022.
Oh, so that's how long.
That's how long it took. That's incredible.
But that's not working every day.
No, well,
A
who
couple
could?
years on
Gotta
that
take some
project.
breaks. Wow, that is just amazing.
It
I'm gonna
absolutely
learn how to
is.
do this one day. One day.
She gives lessons.
Do you?
She's got an
Well, I
apprentice
know I'll
right
be
now.
calling
I have
then.
3 students at the current time.
That's incredible. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad that this is something that's not going to go away.
Kind
you
of a
know?
long commute, though.
That's okay. I'll go down there and hang out for a while. How long do you think it would take me to learn?
Can you sew?
I can sew.
Well,
I went to fashion school. I'm
Does
pretty
it
good at
take
sewing. Okay.
It'll take long.
I haven't done it in a while, but we'll be getting a sewing machine at the new house. I've already decided.
I think this is
incredible.
that's something that you could probably step into and be very comfortable with, because this is very representative of your kind of art style,
It is.
and you already know how to sew.
I do. It's incredible.
All you have to do is just want it. That's
And
kind
you
of
have
what
the
it all
time.
amounts to.
Right, the
yeah.
time, of course. This is incredible. Thank you very, very much, all of you.
It really is beautiful, and I
It
just
is.
gotta give my thanks too for
Yes.
such a wonderful and thoughtful
Yes.
gift.
No, it's all
I didn't bring anything.
You brought yourself.
You might help her.
That is incredible. Thank you so much. I don't want to get it all.
She's gonna love this because Abby kind of goes through this. I don't like the comforter that I bought or the sheet.
I never like
So-
because it never means anything. You know what I mean? This one means something, and that
Yep.
makes me
It's a
happy.
jewel box with all your secrets in it.
That's exactly right. I don't know how well I'm doing on this.
I don't know either. We'll just get it and make it happen. How's that?
Perfect. Oh, thank you so much.
So you went to
That is-
design school?
I went to fashion school in Los Angeles. I went for product development. So, but I got to learn how to draw and sew and pattern make and everything. I loved every minute of it. But I've kind of gotten away from fashion and a little bit. Things have changed a lot, but I'm glad I went.
I worked for an interior decorator.
Did you?
We had a really good, she had gone to school in Chicago.
Would you hand me that little red box out of the box, please? It's on one edge.
Yeah, I think the pattern making was one of the most interesting things for me to learn.
Thank
I
you.
knew nothing really about
We
it.
love those little red Starrett boxes.
When I got it in the mail, I thought, man, it's the first one ever.
Oh, really?
I got Starrett tools, but I've never had a brand new one.
It's all cotton, so it's washable.
Okay, wonderful. It's definitely going in the camper.
Actually, if you
There's a
wash
spare
it,
battery.
Oh, okay. You got some spare parts there.
Where the label is,
There's-
the label probably through the stiff. Okay. But the
Some more of the indicator tips.
interfacing that you use washes away.
Yeah,
So when you wash
there's
it,
two big ones and a few of the little ones. And these are the nuts
Little.
I'd be so scared to.
Oh, yeah.
that,
Okay.
that hold the minute hand on.
Yeah. Okay.
Done a lot?
Yep.
And
Okay, good.
I hate this. I'm
That's so great.
embarrassed.
It's gonna look so good.
I've had that thing running. It's a high torque movement. had it running for over 2 weeks. It quit yesterday. The movement quit
Oh, it
working.
did?
But I will, if it quits again, I want to know it.
Okay.
You promise me you'll tell me.
I will. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll let you know.
I'll get you another movement. But
Okay.
Anyway, something about quartz clock movements, the people that sell them do not want Duracell batteries used in them.
Okay. They prefer Energizer?
Anything but Duracell.
Okay.
They say that they create problems, and I've had one, it wouldn't work, and he told me to change that battery. So I did, and it worked fine from then on. But
That's the kind of stuff you don't know unless somebody tells you about it, you know?
Right.
now the U.S. mail messed us up, but I got it here.
Oh, the roller tip.
Yeah.
Yep. I felt so bad whenever I got that envelope.
It had a hole in it.
It had a hole in it, and I was like, oh no.
You know who did it?
It
It
was
was the mail person.
Yep.
They're the only ones that touch it after
It
I made
happens
it.
to us so often.
I have had boxes delivered that were completely empty with a hole in it.
Me too.
Stuff just gone. That's what happened with the indicator tip.
I've made quite a few aluminum clocks.
Okay.
Every one of them, I don't care how hard I polish, how many hours I put in, it's always got a scratch somewhere or something. And I said, well, let's just totally scratch it. That's my first attempt at what they call jeweling or engine turning.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So for scratches on the face you don't like, I'm sorry.
Oh, I wouldn't even. You don't
But-
need to worry about that. It's a beautiful clock.
But
it's handmade. I mean, that's.
I took another piece and put some clear lacquer on it, and it took the shine away. This one has nothing.
Okay.
So, and what you see is straight out of the machine. I didn't do any polishing or nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
So it is what it is.
Well, it'll stay right here in the office and the shop. You know, my shop is climate controlled, so it'll stay looking good for a long time.
Well,
You know, as long as you don't let the moisture get to it, it's just fine.
right.
The base looks like a straight edge.
Yeah,
Like-
with
like a
that
cast-
beveled edge.
Yeah, with the beveled edge, it
Yeah.
looks like it's got a dovetail for, you know, when you're hand scraping machinery ways.
It's got the date back here.
Oh yeah, okay. Very nice. July 2024.
You read it all?
I will. Proudly made in Kathleen, Florida, USA by Tech, T-E-C-H, July 2024.
Tech.
I don't know what Tech is.
I'm fixing to tell you.
Okay.
You'll never forget it. It's Tim, Ernie, Coochie, and Haynes.
Oh, okay. That's
Tim.
pretty clever.
Tim don't know about that yet.
Yeah. That is cool.
That is awesome.
Well, I can't thank you enough, Ernie. I'm gonna shake your hand again. I really appreciate it. It's a hell of a gift. It's a beautiful gift,
Well,
and it's very thoughtful of you. And
next time you see my name on your phone, you'll know who it is too.
yeah, we're just gonna change it to Tech then. But and then got to thank Tim and all the folks there at Starrett too that they collaborated with you on this.
Absolutely. I mean,
I,
the points was his idea. He sent me a bunch of possibilities, pictures, part numbers, da 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 da. And this is another cool thing. I picked out. I told him. I said, I think I would like the hours to be one size and the minutes between smaller. And he said, absolutely agree. He said, just pick out whatever you want. So I picked out those two. Guess how many they had in stock?
exactly how many you needed?
Not one.
Not one. Oh, you had to wait for them to make them.
They made them for me.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I thought that was cool.
Yeah,
And
that
it
is-
wasn't for me. He did it for you. He knows you well. You know.
Tim's good people.
He is. Absolutely.
Everybody at Starrett was awesome.
Do you possibly, does the name Durango Kid mean anything to y'all?
I don't think so. Not the Durango kid.
Back in the 50s, 40s, maybe in the 50s, it was Charles Starrett. And if I ever get to go to Starrett, if I get to talk to Doug like you did, I'm going to ask him what kin he was to Leroy. And it just, my Jones uncle knew that he cut his time short in Hollywood to come back and help.
That's right.
That movie poster
We
was-
saw the poster
Yeah.
at Starrett. I forgot all about that. He was one of the family members.
Yes, he was.
Of the Starrett family.
Yes,
That made maybe a couple movies. I'm not sure.
a lot of movies.
A lot of them.
If you look up Charles Starrett in International Movie Database thing,
Yeah. I forgot about that. There was a hallway that you go through. They've got some movie posters there, and they told us that this is one of the Starrett family members that were in these movies here.
right?
That is cool.
So cool.
This is great.
Yes.
It's a great gift.
I hope it was worth stopping work for.
It definitely was.
I'm glad you came down.
That is so true.
Well, thank you very much again, Ernie. It's very much appreciated. This is a heck of a gift, and I'm really going to enjoy having it. We will proudly display it here in the shop. Might have to make a custom shelf or something so we can set it on and put it over here on the wall somewhere.
It'd look good on a polished brass shelf, wouldn't it?
I think it would. I think you're right.
So it's good, serious wall anchors.
Yeah, definitely. We don't want this one dropping down. Yeah, that is cool. What a gift.